What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, we're going to take the F-22 up again, and this time we're going to do a missile shoot with her. I glanced through the manual briefly on how to get it to work. I tested it once a couple of days ago, but as you guys have seen, I've been flying the Apache and various other different airframes, so things start to blend together and mix together after a while, and you're bound to screw something up. So, with that being said, that's a very good possibility I do that tonight with the F-22, but I'm going to try my best not to for you guys. And another little side note with that, I don't know any of the procedures or anything about the F-22. Honestly, I don't know any of the specs of it like I would for the Tomcat or the Hornet or the Thunderbolt or something like that. The Raptor is completely new to me. So, with all that being said, I'm just doing this for fun. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you guys that fly DCS want to try this thing out, leave a comment. I'll shoot you guys the download link and what you need for it. It's a fun jet to fly. So, like I've always said, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. The Raptor is still in service with the U.S. military to this day, so no one's looking to get into any trouble or get jammed up with anything. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. This is purely for entertainment purposes. I also do have one more thing for you guys before we jump in, and that is the Sam Dance course that I fly on the channel for you guys is now uploaded and available for you guys to download and give a shot at for yourselves on the DCS website. So if you go over to the user section and look under the single missions, you'll find the Bugs' DCS Cruise Sam Dance course. Go give it a shot. It's got a couple of downloads already. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. If you guys have the capability of shooting a video of it, upload it. Let me know what you think. I'm curious myself. If you guys think it's too easy, if you guys think it's difficult, I'm curious. And like I said on the drop video for that, I want to fly it with one of you guys one day. So let's see a couple of videos and I'll check them out. And then we can go from there. So I have two flights in mind I want to do with you guys. One is the Sam Dance course, and another is a 4v4 dogfight. I'm still working out the parameters for that one, but for now, just keep liking, commenting, subscribe, turn the notifications on for when a new video drops, and I will let you guys know. So with all that being said, for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Raptor up. We're going to do a BVR missile shoot. We're carrying 6 AMRAAMs and 4 heaters, I believe. I don't remember offhand. It's either 2 or 4. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the Raptor. Not really my cup of tea, but that's okay. She's still a fun jet to fly. We're going to go intercept 8 Tu-95 Bear bombers. So they're out, God knows where the hell I put them, I completely forgot. So I'm gonna have to work on the radar and trying to figure it out from there. And as soon as we get within range, we're going to go for an RMAX shot with one of the AMRAMs that we have. We're carrying the AMRAM Charlies and the 9 X-rays on this, as well as the gun. So that's enough of me yapping. Let's jump into the jet. Let's get her fired up, warmed up. Let's get all the pre-flight stuff going, and then we'll taxi out and we'll go do an intercept. All right. Let's see if I remember how to do this without screwing it up now, guys. Here's our battery, and we're just going to crank up and we're going to go, because I don't know where these guys are, and I don't want to find out the hard way. So APU. All right. Here we go. We're almost there. All right. Ready for engine start. Here comes number 2. I'll do it down and dirty for the engine, for the cold start for the Raptor for you guys in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. I'm just going to go through this right now because we got to get moving. Alright, we're just about ready to go, guys. Just give me 1 more minute here. Just gotta check 1 or 2 more things and we'll be out of here. Alright, so we have 6 AMRAMs and 2 heaters plus gun. Let's go scramble out and see what we could do. If you guys want to see a complete scramble video going up and doing a missile shoot, leave a comment, let me know. I'd kind of be interested myself to see how quick this thing can scramble out, like we did with the MiG-29 and the F-15. think we might actually have to do that, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, either which way. And I don't know what altitude these guys are at either, so this really should be interesting. I want to get up to at least 15,000. Alright, here we go, guys. Line up center line, just hold our nose wheel so we're locked. Here we go. Alright, gears up, flaps up, we're flying. Here we go. Burn, so we'll save a little bit of fuel here. We're pretty close to where we want to be, so yeah, let's roll out actually around here. We'll stay around 14. That's a good number. Alright, we got contacts on our radar already. We got them locked 60 miles out. Master runs on. guys, I'm going to bring it up to mill power. 40 miles, I'm going to let her off. Here we go. Hang on, guys. Fox 3. Tally 2, 1 o'clock. Tally 3, 4. Alright guys, missiles away. There, guerrilla group, 3 o'clock. What they're about co-altitude with us, Angels 12. See if I get another one off. Fox 3. She's had a good track on her. There's all 8 of them, guys. Let's take them out. I think the first 2 missiles missed. Ooh, whoa, we got one of them. Splash 1. Alright, so one of them missed. Fox 3. Splash 2. Fox 3. Fox 3, Splash 3. Splash 4. Fox 3. Alright. That's all of our AMRAMs, guys. We're going to swap over to our heaters in a second. Let's just make sure this one tracks on. Got him. Oop, there we go. Alright. She's screaming. Here we go. Fox 2. Sounds like a bottle rocket coming off. Jesus. Did it lock onto one of the parachutes? I have a feeling it locked onto one of the parachutes, guys. Yes, it did. But the other guys are way ahead of us. We gotta push up. Alright, we have a heater and gun left, so let's light the afterburners a little bit and let's go see what we can find. Alright, we're moving pretty quick. Let's get a quick little flyby for you guys. Yep, we're hauling ass and we're here. Fox too. I don't think he expected that. I'm coming out of the clouds. Alright guys, all we got left is a good old gun. Let's see what we can do with it. Looks like there's only 2 of them left. Let's see really quick. Uh-oh. There we go. Yep, there's only 2 of them left. That's it. Alright. Let's see if we can drop them. Alright guys, here's the last one. And then we turn around and we land this baby. Alright guys, that'll do it for that. That's the last one. So master, I'm safe, and let's go home. Alrighty guys, there's our landing area there, so we're going to drop down. So let me just make sure we're in the right spot here. Sure enough, we're not. Okay. Alright. So that's Alma 2, so we're just going to turn to the right a little bit. Alright, there's Almanad right there off our 1 o'clock. Okay. No problem, we got enough fuel to get there, so that's where we're going to go. Alrighty. There we are. Alright, now we're gonna set ourselves up for landing. That's where we gotta be, and that's where we took off from, so I'm just gonna shoot the approach really quick, guys, and I'll be back with you once we touch down. Alright guys, well we made it home. Let's get off the runway, we'll taxi over and we'll shut her down. Alright, we're pretty much right where we need to be, so that kind of worked out. Alright, so let's make a right off here, and then we'll taxi over and we'll shut down. Perfect. Alrighty guys, well that worked out pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. The Raptor can definitely pull off some pretty fancy maneuvers when it needs to. I'm pretty impressed with that one, not gonna lie. I really hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was fun for sure. Much more with the Raptor to come. I am going to put this thing through the SAM dance. I want to see how she does. The Su-57 didn't last too long. I'm curious to see if the Raptor is going to do any better. Who knows? We'll find out pretty soon. So I'll fly that one the next couple of days for you guys. We'll see what happens. The only thing that could be worked on with this thing is its turning radius, because it really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Other than that, no complaints about her. Like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.